and gentlemen, welcome back to another Chris and Cars YouTube video. I'm your host, Chris and Cars, and it's the best week of the year. It's Monterey Car Week, the Super Bowl for car guys, the PGA Championship for car guys, the NBA Final for car guys, and we're starting things off with a Chris and Cars spec EcoBoost Mustang. It's not a car that I would spot, but it is our rental car, and I'm pleasantly surprised with how fun this car is to drive. And I wanted to get a convertible to take the top down and go up and down the Pacific Coast Highway. So I think it's gonna serve us well for the next couple of days. But we pulled into a random parking garage and there's some crazy stuff here that you have to check out. We're just going to the aquarium. We're not even car spotting right now, but we have a purple Lamborghini Aventador Ultimate, a Ferrari 812 in Largo, a red Lexus LFA. Those aren't even the craziest cars yet. Coming over here, tucked away, we have a Chris and Cars spec CGT. Right behind it, this is nuts. OG4 GT, GT3 Touring. Oh my God, and there's two more that I gotta show you. There's two more. I almost crashed the rental car while I was spotting these. That'll be for another video. And last but not least, we have a Monterey Lamborghini Urus, and right next to it, a Monterey Rolls-Royce Cullinan. This was unplanned, but it basically sums up car week, and I'm super excited for the rest of the weekend. So a couple of hours have passed since we went to that parking garage and saw the Lexus LFA, Carrera GT, Ford GT. We checked into the Airbnb, and in typical car week fashion, we came back, showered super quick, and now we're heading back out, because I think there's a car meet at In-N-Out tonight, and obviously we have to go. The In-N-Out car meets at Monterey Car Week are usually spectacular. So we're saying goodbye to the Airbnb, and we're heading back out. And I stayed 40 minutes away from Monterey because it was the cheapest hotel I could find, and I'm kind of regretting it. But the Airbnbs and hotels in Monterey were like $2,000 a night. And Chris and Cars can't Chris and swing that. So we'll see you back out there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've made it to In-N-Out Burger. There's about 10,000 people here, conservatively. And it's turned into an evening Cars and Coffee. We have Jake Schnatter's twin-turbo Lamborghini Huracan looking absolutely sinister, no bumper. We have TJR vlogging up there. Wow. Well, it's getting a little bit hectic at In-N-Out. There's a million people there, so I'm gonna see myself out, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. It's another gorgeous day here in Monterey, California. We're on the Pacific Coast Highway doing a little bit of car spotting. We have the convertible EcoBoost here, some absolutely gorgeous views, and it looks like the sun's coming out, so it's gonna be a good day. Here we go, folks. Here we go. Look at this lineup. Wow. What a road. What a road to be doing it on. One day I'm gonna have a supercar, I'm gonna bring it to Monterey Car Week, and I'm gonna rip up and down the PCH. Now I know you guys are tuning in for the cars, but this has to be the most gorgeous view in the entire continental United States. I mean, come on. And these driving roads, spectacular. So we're leaving the PCH now. The Quail is today. I did not get media passes to the Quail, but like every other year, I'm gonna go there, stand outside, and see what I could spot. I also want to check out the Inn at Spanish Bay. That usually has some awesome stuff at it. And then after that, we got invited to the BMW Villa. Why BMW invited me to the Villa? I'm not quite sure, but I'm super excited to go. The house looks insane, and I'm excited to show you guys. So we'll see you over there. Who needs to go into the Quail anyways when you have the full DDE lineup right here? Huracan Technica, Murcielago, SLS AMG, Lamborghini Revuelto, Lamborghini Gallardo Squadra Corsa, and a 100,000-mile V10 Audi. The Quail would have been $1,500. This was free. We also have a fully exposed carbon fiber McLaren Senna. Look at the weave. Look at the weave on that. This thing better have PPF. And of course, the Aventador Super Leche, Yoda. Party just got even crazier. Oh my goodness. McLaren P1 HDK. I don't know if I've ever seen one in my entire life, so I think this is a first for the Chris and Cars channel. Wow. Oh my God. It's probably worth mentioning that only 9 of these cars exist in the entire world, in the entire universe, possibly in the entire galaxy. Only 9. So it's absolutely unreal to see one in person. Like I said before, they only made 9 P1 HDKs, and we just found another one. So we found 2 out of the 9 that exist in the entire world, and this one's currently getting a bath. Well, I'm now standing in front of a regular P1. I just signed some autographs. I signed a hat, somebody's phone case, and another kid's shoe. I don't know. What's even going on? But yes, there are regular McLaren P1s in a world full of P1 HDKs, apparently. At the Quail, the regular P1 is technically more rare than the HDK, because I've only seen one so far. We made it to the BMW Villa, and we have the 1 of 500 2026 BMW M850i. There's some other super neat cars that we're gonna check out at this absolute compound, so let's go have a look. So first up, we have a first generation E21 BMW 3 Series, which I don't think I've ever seen before. Following that, we have the E30, the second generation. And right here, we have an M3 Lightweight, the third generation. And following that, the E46. And to my left, we have a Lime Rock Edition M3 E92, a 335i wagon, which is super neat, and then an incredible color on this G80. Folks, just look at the outside of this house. Are you kidding me? Some seating here. Pebble Beach golf course right there. I have to lower my voice because some people are trying to hit putts and not hear somebody scream at cars. I think that's gonna wrap it up for us today, but we have 2 more exciting days for you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow. Folks, it's another day. We've made it to Exotics on Broadway. It's gonna take about an hour for us to get in, because this is the line, and it wraps all the way around. So I'm assuming there's some good stuff in there. It's usually super, super busy, but we'll see you inside. I'm beelining it to the W1. Nothing else is important right now. Okay, maybe this Zinger is important. Fully exposed carbon fiber, Crystal Car spec, of course. That's important. Ladies and gentlemen, an absolute first for the Crystal Cars channel, and one of the 3 cars that I'm trying to find on this trip, the McLaren W1. The 3,000-pound, 1,258 horsepower successor to the McLaren P1. It looks incredible in person. It looked incredible in pictures too. Somehow we got behind the gates here. We have 1 Koenigsegg Agera, 2 Koenigsegg Ageras, 3 Koenigsegg Ageras,
Who's this guy?
4 Koenigsegg Ageras. I'm gonna stop calling them Koenigsegg Ageras. Number 5 and number 6. There are only 10 US cars and 6 of them are here. Absolute insanity. It's getting super busy here on Exotics on Broadway, but we're just wrapping up. We got a lot of good stuff very early on. So we'll see you at the next spot. It's another day at Monterey Car Week, and we're at Pebble Beach. I beelined it straight over to the Lamborghini Fenomeno, the 1 of 29 ultra limited production hypercar out of Lamborghini. This might be the first and only time that I ever see this car. It looks pretty spectacular. Well, folks, I was walking up to the Ferrari section, excited to see this one SP3, but right behind it, there's a couple more. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Everything comes in pairs at Monterey Car Week. Well, I just met Stefan Winkelmann. The Lamborghini Lounge is right here, and the gorgeous views of Pebble Beach are right here. Not only do we have gorgeous views, but we have just about every F1 car you could imagine. A little bit of a detour into the Lamborghini Lounge. We have an orange Temerario, which is a great color on this car. A few more other cars to check out. A Urus SE, a white Temerario, Revuelto, and right behind me, the one and only Lamborghini Miura. We're walking up to the Bugatti section, hopefully to find car 2 of 3, the Bugatti Brouillard, and I think it's safe to say that it's in there. The second car of 3 that we're looking for on this trip, the 1,600 horsepower quad turbocharged W16 Bugatti Brouillard. If there weren't enough F1 cars on the concourse lawn, we have the F1 car from the F1 movie. Can't forget about the SLR Sterling Moss. Now we are headed back to San Francisco to go back to New York, and I didn't find the Sesto Elemento, but I'm gonna stop in Carmel super quick and see if I can.